The Creek by Varun. Once upon a cold winter, in a deep forest way out of where everybody else lived, there was a wizard and creatures, wild creatures. One morning, the wizard woke up with a start, hearing glass break. He was too sleepy to get up, so he told his servant to go check on what was happening downstairs. After 10 minutes, he lost his patience. The wizard didn't come up. The wizard stomped. Arna, why did you do that?
I just want to see who I'm doing.
Where he went. Or actually, he flew downstairs. When he entered the kitchen, he saw his servant lying on the floor, which meant there was no more of him, except his body. The wizard looked around, nervously with his icy blue eyes. Even his pure black hair was tangled from being scared and from sleeping. Oh, and by the way, the wizard's hair is alive. But he's a wizard, so it makes sense. He took out his wand just in case the thing that killed his servant was there. Then he heard a popping. He went in his patio where he heard it come from. Nothing was there. Then suddenly the door closed. He raced to the door. He tried opening it, but the door was locked. Then he remembered that's why wizards have wands. He tried to find his wizard in his robe, but he couldn't find it. Then he remembered he left his wand inside when he was opening the door. And then he thought again that he had plenty of servants, so he pulled a fancy rope, and one of his servants came out of the house onto the patio, accompanying his master. "No!" cried the wizard as the patio door shut. Then his servant with a robe and a long mustache and beard quietly whispered, "Here's your wand, sir." "Yes!" shouted the wizard. He opened the door to his house with his wand, or his mansion. They tiptoed inside. The servant asked his master why his master was silent. "Sir, why?" he whined. Right then, they heard a creaking noise. When they saw something move under the big mat in the living room, he used one of his spells, and he captured the creature. When the wizard and his servant looked in the big rug, it was a black Labrador retriever. When they started laughing like madmen, they heard another creaking noise upstairs. And oh, you should have saw their look on their faces. It was hilarious. To be continued.